Hey guys, we're in a different room today, just because the other room's being used. It's quite noisy, the tumble dryer's on. But today we're going to be taking a look at something that's just arrived in the post. The guys over at Emtec have kindly sent me a gem box to review, if you see on the side there. This is an Android box, very much like the Eagle box which I showcased a few weeks ago. Except this one is made by a French manufacturer, and this one is supposedly slightly better. Now if we look on the box, it's a bit hard to see because obviously I'm trying to, but you've got Gem Box at the top there, and that's the Gem Box here, the controller it comes with. It's got 4 pre-installed Loft games, and it's got GameFly streaming as well, and on the back it just basically tells you about the device, what there is available for it, and you know, you can buy a remote, like a TV remote, separately, and you can also buy the controllers separately, although they are pretty expensive at £40 each, I believe. I think the remote may be 20 or 30, but either way it is still pretty expensive. It does showcase though you can what you can do here. You know, you can access YouTube, Google Apps, etc., etc. And on the side of the box we've got some games. Let me just let the dog in 1 second. Come on. Come on, baby. Oh, you little bastard. Come on. You want to come in here? You stay in here. Right? Good girl. So yeah, it does showcase some cool stuff on the side of the box. The box is actually really nicely done. Although Emtec, if you're watching this, the stickers you put on here to keep it all in place, they are a pain in the ass to get off, and you do sort of ruin the box in the process. And if you're like me and you like to have your box in pristine condition, it's a bit difficult to do so because they're extremely sticky stickers. They're just translucent and they go over the top. So yeah, as I said, they have kindly sent me this for the purpose of a review on gamerheadlines.com as well as on my channel, and I want to thank them personally, obviously, for sending me one of these out. It's the same sort of spec as the Eagle box, although the Eagle box was completely Chinese and the UI was terrible, the controller never synced properly. Anyway, let's get into the box. So, sleeve comes off, and I haven't actually took anything out of the box yet, I just took all the stickers off. But you can see here that the stickers I had to stick back on because they've actually got some of the print work attached to them. Inside it's pretty much exactly the same as the outside. Nothing different there, the same things. And again, the box is really nice. It's thick cardboard, it's nicely printed, it feels professional. Unlike the Eagle box, which was sent and it was shoddy and crushed, it definitely feels quality to the hand. Okay, so inside the box it looks like we get a GameFly 1-month membership for free for the GameFly streaming that comes on the box. We also get a Gem Box manual, which is pretty damn cool. Obviously you won't need it. And in here we've got the controller. Let's take it. Let's have a look at this. So they're actually just sticky taped down, which is sweet. So you can open the bag properly. And I'm surprised actually, this feels really nice. It's a little lighter than the Xbox controller, but in the hand this feels good. This feels so much nicer than the Eagle Box controller. And there's a little switch on the bottom. I think we can switch between different modes by the looks of it, and that's nice. It's not like over clicky, it's just right, which is good. And you can see when we switch it on, the lights light up, which is pretty cool. We got a home button, we got a start and back. The D-pad's a little spongy, so it may not be too great for arcade games. The clickers are nice, there's enough travel in the sticks, and the buttons do feel solid. Nothing here feels cheap. Obviously it is reminiscent of the 360 controller, although the analogs have changed. We've actually got a little red thing on the side here, right? I'm not sure what that's for. But it feels solid. It's nice, it's grippy, good quality. The analogs feel decent. The only thing that's a little bit annoying is the D-pad, because it's quite spongy, but again it's very reminiscent of the Xbox 360 controller, which was a pro controller and still is. And I do miss it on the PS4. So on the other side of the box we have the device itself, and sort of stuck in there a little. Again, nicely taped, thick plastic bag, and it's actually smaller than I was expecting it to be. If we're going to take that out, you can see this is the box. Okay, so we've got another red thing here. I'm not sure if it's illuminates. If it illuminates, probably not. It's possibly just a design choice to make it look pretty cool. If you turn that on here, it doesn't illuminate the side anywhere, so no. Looks like we've got a power switch here. We've got a micro SD slot. We got, if you can see that, we've got a micro SD slot, a USB slot, only one USB slot, the power button on the front there, which is pretty cool, and in the back we've obviously got our power, our HDMI, and an Ethernet. Very simple, very sleek design. It has this sort of textured matte plastic feel. If you've rubbed the PS4 on the top, you'll know what I'm saying. On the corner here, the power button, looks like we've got some cellophane over that, but I'm not sure if we can take that off, or whether it's stuck to it. I think we can take it off. But I'll leave it as it is. But I suspect that the blue is actually a glossy blue. On the back we've obviously got the Emtec name and power requirements, etc, etc. Now there's feet on the bottom, and they are slightly rubberized. In fact, they are completely rubberized, and they stay still, which again the Eagle Box didn't have. It was just placed there and it would move around, and it was flaming awful. And we've got the Emtec on the side there, which is nice. Inside the box itself, we actually have, now this is good, because the actual whole thing, the box, you know, the device, the controller, everything in here, you can buy it on Game if you want to support them. You can buy it elsewhere like Amazon, and it's about £90 through and through, which may seem a little expensive considering it's running Android KitKat, so that's 4.4 or 0.2. It's running Android KitKat. It's got 2-year-old hardware, the same as the Eagle Box hardware wise. So it's a little expensive when you look at it like that, but it comes as a complete package. And if you look at Android boxes in general, some of them are around the same price. The difference is you're paying for a quality product as opposed to some trash built in China. Now, I'm not to say all things built in China are trash, but some of these things just really are. So in the box we've got a really nice thick HDMI cable. It doesn't feel cheap and nasty, which is pretty sweet. We've actually got a USB 2.0 cable, which looks to be around 1 to 2 meters long. We've also got an Ethernet cable, which is freaking awesome, because I didn't expect them to supply one of these. Really nice. And we've got our plug adapter, and it's one of those really snazzy ones where you click in what you want. For me, looks like we've got a European option and obviously a UK option, but I expect in the States it'll come with a US option and possibly an EU option as well. And they simply just slot into place usually. Let's have a look at this. I'm presuming it's got to go this way, but who knows? I'm not sure if we're doing it the right way or not, to be quite frank. But usually it just slots into place. Perhaps I should have read the instructions, and then we would have known how to do it. Someone wants me to go this way. I feel like it needs to go in this way. There we go. Literally just, you can see that if you get one of these, it just slides in like so. Boom. And then to undo it, yeah, you just push on that bit there to undo it. Nice. Push down. That's it. There we go. The cable on this does feel a little thin though. I've seen them with thicker cables, but it's a DC cable and they're usually all the same. Yeah. So that's what you get in the box, and I think that's quite a neat package. You get the base model of the, well, you get the device itself, the controller that pairs with the device, HDMI, Ethernet, USB 2.0 and power cable, and you get that all for £90 with 1 month free of GameFly. That's pretty damn good. I've seen worse, so I guess the next thing would be to plug this thing in, switch it on, and see what it looks like, and go from there. But that is the unboxing of the Gem Box, guys. If you're thinking of picking up something like this, then you know, check it out. Do a Google search and check it out before you purchase, obviously. Because it may not be for you, but you may like the idea of this thing. And I've been wanting something like this for ages. You know, you had the Ouya come out, you had all these Android boxes have come out, but one that actually is built for gaming, comes with a controller. Yeah, I'm definitely up for that. So we'll check it out, we'll see what it's like, and I shall see you in the next video, guys. Cheers.